Welcome to the KUSI News at 6. I'm Lauren Finney.
And I'm Alan Denton. Thanks for joining us.
Hundreds of parents are expected to attend a safety forum tonight for the Poway Unified School District.
KUSI's Dan Plant is live at Mount Carmel High School with more on this story. Dan?
Yeah, good evening to you. And the reason they moved it to Mount Carmel High is because they got such a response that they had to move it to a bigger venue. It was going to be over at the school board. And there's, I'd say, 4 or 5, maybe 600 people, students, parents, everybody concerned about this. We are at Mount Carmel. As you can see, we're outside of the meeting right now because, well, I didn't want to disrupt what's going on. As you can see, news reporters standing there. But this is the Performing Arts Center area of this campus, and it really is a beautiful, beautiful campus. And to think about a school shooting anywhere in a campus like this is enough to make your head spin. But that's what we're talking about. So earlier today, and I think we want to put that up on the screen for you right now, they unveiled a phone number that they want people to call if they hear anything. You know, the whole see something, say something. Well, now they can see something and say something over this phone number, and it is 844 PUSD tip, and very easy to remember, and that is a direct hotline, we understand, to the Sheriff's Department. We'll get more on that in just a second, but the whole idea of this obviously is to make the parents feel better about sending their kids to school in the morning, that things are handled at every school, particularly here in Poway. This is not San Diego School District, this is the fabulous Poway School District, which is always in the top 5 in the state. And TJ Zane is joining us right now. He is the president of the school board out here. Hello.
Hey, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I know you got up and made a brief speech there, of course, as the president of the school board. What do you hope people take from this?
Well, we're hoping that tonight's forum provides enough information for parents in our community to appreciate all of the things that Poway Unified has done historically since the Columbine to the present, and things that we have in the works for the future.
Yeah. So this phone number that we put up, and I believe we have some video if you want to put that up, of Rancho Bernardo High School last week when the kids came back from school. There were 20 different graffitis, and some of them were threatening, saying Florida was nothing compared to what we're going to do here, and obviously that scared a lot of people, and people are concerned.
You're absolutely right. And, you know, school safety goes beyond just those threats that you identified that occurred at Rancho Bernardo High School. Incidentally, I was in an interview in station, actually, and Carlos, I believe, had asked me. We were addressing an incident that had occurred at Poway High School a few weeks ago, and he said, well, why are you doing these things right now? How is it because you need to stay on top of things and monitor students' social media activity because of school shootings that occur? And within hours, the news of Parkland broke. So it's really been a busy few weeks here in Poway Unified, and I imagine other campuses, but particularly here because we were addressing issues with Poway. We addressed the threats at Rancho Bernardo High. This 844 PUSD tip, for clarification, is actually a tip line. It's good for the entire Poway Unified School District, not just for the city of Poway. People are often surprised to learn that Poway Unified is comprised only 1/3 of the city of Poway. 2/3 roughly of Poway Unified is in the city of San Diego. The Sheriff's Department was the first to come online and say, yes, we want to partner on the tip line, and we just got confirmation earlier today, from the City of San Diego Police Department that they will also get the information that's left in those lines.
Yeah, and the idea obviously is in the situation in Parkland down in Florida, a lot of people knew that this kid was about to crack and nobody said anything.
Yeah, that's right. And so here you have there are tip lines. So tip lines are nothing new. They've been around for a while, but what makes this one different is that the information that someone might leave on this tip line is going to go directly to law enforcement individuals, whether it's the chief deputy at the deputy station in Poway or the captain of the Northeastern Division here in San Diego. It's structured in such a way that the voicemail, text transcription of the voicemail, is sent immediately to those respective individuals at those locations so they can assess the threat.
Very quickly.
Emergency, call 911.
Yeah, so if you see someone with an actual gun on their way, call 911. If you're hearing something that could be in the works, call that number. The question, a lot of parents had questions very quickly. Guns on campus, what do you think? Teachers with guns?
Yeah, and I think as the superintendent articulated in the meeting, that's not in the works for Poway Unified School District. And the whole point of the forum tonight is to cover the things, discuss the things that we as a school district can do to affect safety, student and school safety in our campuses. And we're going to have a resolution adopted by the board later on this week at our board meeting on Thursday. We've sent the reassuring emails. So we've had the emails. We're going to have a resolution. We're having a community forum. These are 3 single steps in the right direction, but this isn't the end all. We have a lot more to do, and we're going to continue to work on it.
This is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
This is all right. TJ Zane, president of the school school board out here, Poway Unified, obviously Grossmont, and a very, very good school district out here, always in the top 10 in the state, if not higher than that. Is a great, huh? Had to plug Grossmont. But they always do very, very well. But this is a serious topic, obviously, particularly since the graffiti over at Rancho Bernardo last week that really brought it home. So the parents in there, you know, I'm looking at their faces, and a lot of them are shaking their heads saying, you know what, this is what we wanted to hear. There's only so much we can do as a society to protect ourselves from crazy people, but little by little by little, you know, and the sad thing is that we're even talking about this, is one of the parents said, you know, I remember, or actually it was the principal, he says, I remember we had two problems when I was growing up. We had a fire drill and we had an earthquake drill. Well, unfortunately, we got more than that these days, and that's a very sad statement. But they're dealing with it district by district, and we'll have a wrap-up of this for you guys coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. So back to you.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you, Dan.